X20 Scale the Questions. The faculty members 20 out of 32. Scale, the guiding force of balance. It is nature's duty to establish or re-establish balance. Quote, "Always aim at complete harmony of thought and word and deed. Always aim at purifying your thoughts, and everything will be well." Mahatma Gandhi. End of quote. After having read and listened to all the questions and answered them, you might come to the conclusion that there is still a lot to learn, and you can learn from these guiding forces by studying them. Go to the playlist of the Magical and/or Sacred Council, the Encyclopedia, or the Museum of Symbols. Do you stay aware of the fact that you can only have a kind of balanced life when you know how to manage time and schedule? Do you realize that real balance only can be there from a spiritual point of view? But to experience a balanced life is another and deeper adventure. Do you have a balanced nutrition, giving you zest, vitality, and an awareness what any food does to your body? Do you realize that when you are not able to create some kind of balance, that things go out of balance and that it is the duty of nature to get back some balance? And it will do anything to achieve this. Do you realize that when you react, that you have lost your balance? Better first accept, reflect, and then adapt and act. Do you understand that when you are not taking care of balance voluntarily, that something is going to happen and you then involuntarily busy with trying to re-establish balance? Do you understand that when you want more than you need, that you have created an imbalance? Do you realize that when a balance is disturbed, that it can show itself through endless messages showing an imbalance? Do you realize that when the body shows signs, symptoms, and disease, that you need some time to bring back the balance? Do you know that in nature nothing hurries, and yet everything gets accomplished? Do you realize that when an imbalance shows up, that it is linked to many causes, and that there are many ways to establish balance again? Do you realize that the physical balance of your body is a good posture, correct food placement, and proper breathing? Do you know that a clean and organized room or home is part of experiencing a balanced life? Do you realize that with one incorrect thought, one word, or one action, that you can jeopardize your own balance, including that of others around you? Do you understand that you need to schedule bedtime and getting plenty of sleep, otherwise you prolong the day and the balance is disturbed? Do you stay aware of the fact that when you take more than you really need, that you become part of disturbing the balance in nature? Do you realize that proper communication is a two-way street? When it is a one-way street, there is no balance. Are you staying aware that when you stay more centered and in the middle of the scale, that you can better balance things on both sides of the scale? Do you realize that when too much is out of balance on the outside, that you need to start with yourself and mostly on the inside? Stress is a natural phenomenon in a world in which everything moves and causes friction. But doing too much, too fast and making things complicated creates many unneeded imbalances.